Hey everybody, welcome back to Why Not RV. On this week's episode, we're going to go ahead and install another microwave EasyStart for our front AC. We've already done this on the back AC, but now this thing is running off the inverter the majority of the time because it runs through the batteries and through the solar. So we're putting a microwave EasyStart on it because the inverter starts it great, but if the inverter is running the fridge or some other lights or some other things, it pushes it right up to its limit, and I don't want to keep causing strain on the inverter. So we're going to go and get this thing installed. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to learn more and make less mistakes while RVing. Check us out online at whynotrvusa.com. We're also now on Patreon at patreon.com/whynotrv. And we have an amazing Facebook group that is growing very, very quickly. So come join us on Facebook. It's just Why Not RV under Facebook groups. But I'm going to put a link in the description below for all those websites. First things first, just like always, we got to make sure we disconnect power. I already did that down below. I turned the breaker off to this AC unit. Now let's go ahead and remove our cover. Now we have our cover removed. We're going to go ahead and remove the cover for the electrical so we can access everything that's needed for the microwave EasyStart. Now with our cover exposed, we can go ahead and start the wiring process. So let's take a look at the wiring diagram for this specific unit. First thing we need to do is go ahead and remove our old starting capacitor. So all the wires that lead over to this, which include this white wire and this red wire, need to be all removed and unstrapped. So I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff all taken out. Now I need to go ahead and identify a couple wires that come from the compressor. So here's our compressor. Our wire loom goes down, comes right through here. So we have a few wires here. Now I need to identify this white wire and this blue wire, which come back all the way over here. I'm probably going to tap into them somewhere in this area. The blue wire is the overload circuit, and the white wire is, I can't recall off the top of my head, but those are the two wires we need to go into. So let's look back at the wiring diagram and make sure we tap into the right ones. I believe we need to do a three-way connection on this, and this is going to get disconnected from our capacitor and go through the microwave EasyStart. So I traced back my compressor wire all the way to the capacitor. I disconnected it and I just cut it. Now this, I'm going to go ahead and it gets wired into our microwave through the brown wire. So we're going to go ahead and strip this, make that connection, and then we'll get moving from there. Next, we need to go ahead and do a three-way splice on this blue wire coming from our compressor, and that gets the black wire gets added into it as a three-way splice. So let's go ahead and get this. Now, lastly, we can connect our other two wires to our capacitor. The orange goes to the hermetic, and the white goes back over here to our common. And now I need to get this strap back in there and get our microwave EasyStart mounted in here somewhere. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it right here next to it. I think it'll fit. Just like that. I just got to take care of our cables, get this all nice and neat and strapped down. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going. Okay, I got my EasyStart mounted. I put a little screw in it. Got my cable tucked nice and neat. Let's go ahead and get our lid on here. Now that we got this all put back together, let's go ahead and get the lid on here, and we're gonna go downstairs and get this thing programmed. Now that we're all done up on the roof, let's go ahead and turn the breaker on, and we gotta cycle the AC system 5 times. Breaker on. AC's already starting its first cycle because I had it on. So what we're gonna do is the compressor's gonna come on, I'm gonna let it run for a minute, then we're gonna turn it off, and then back on, then off, then on and off, on and off. 5 times to let the micro EasyStart learn how to start this unit up properly. That's it. We got the micro EasyStart installed up top. We got it to learn this AC and the compressor. It cycled 5 times, so now it's good. As you see there in the screenshot, it's pulling only like 1700 watts total. It doesn't ever spike. It's amazing. Before it would spike to, I want to say like 2400 on average. I'm sure if it was quick enough, it would catch an even higher spike, just like my other one did. If you watched the other video, it spiked way past 3000. This is a smaller unit, but either way, huge difference. Gonna make a world of a difference for the inverter, so that my inverter isn't having to work as hard to start the AC, especially when it's running everything else in the rig. So that's it. Thanks again for watching Why Not RV. We'll see you next time. Bye.